Welcome to News at Den TV's Scout Report. It's a new feature that we've got here on the channel, and this week we're looking at Swansea City, because Saturday afternoon's opponents this weekend. Bit of background information: founded it in 1912 as Swansea Town. Interesting now, considering the Swansea City. They play their home games at the Liberty Stadium. Of course, they moved there in 2005 after they left Vetch Field. And they're managed by Graham Potter, the former Ostersund's manager. Don't know if you knew that before, but he actually spent 8 years at Ostersund's and actually led them to the Europa League. And I believe they actually played Arsenal in the Europa League last season. I think it was around a 32 tie. Arsenal did go on to win, but they gave a good account of themselves, and he did a very, very good job there in building up a team, taking them from a lower league. I think it was the 4th tier that he took them from before they got to where they are now, and he's left them in much better shape than, of course, when he found them and did a marvellous job there over 8 years. He hasn't done too bad since taking over at the Liberty Stadium either. He's got 33 games under his belt, 13 wins, which is a win percentage of just under 50%, so he's not done too bad at all. 12 defeats and 8 draws in that time. If you're looking for a danger man from Swansea, it's definitely Oliver McBurney. The striker has got 15 goals so far this season, 13 of which have come in the Championship, and he actually scored the winning goal at the Den in August when the two teams played, with a 2-1 win for Swansea on that occasion in front of the Sky Sports cameras. A lot of players have left Swansea over the course of since the summer and of course to now in the January transfer window. So a lot of the team may not be recognisable from the, because this is just some of the names that have left in Angel Rangel, Liam Britton, Lucas Fabianski, Keeson Young, Carl Bartley, Alfie Mawson, Sam Klukas, Wilfred Bonney, Tom Carroll and Jefferson Montero. So they've all left the club over that period of time, and since Graham Potter took over. So he's actually done a good job considering what he's lost there over that time, and he's brought the likes of Oliver McBurney and Dan James into the team, and they have done very, very well as well. So a bit of transfer commotion over Dan James on transfer deadline day. He was set to move to Leeds, but the move didn't happen. So the question is as to whether he's going to play as well, and what we can expect from them. I did hear what Graham Potter had to say in his pre-match press conference about the striker in Oliver McBurney, saying that he hasn't actually played too much of a part over the course of the week. He took part in a light training session on Thursday, but hasn't been able to train throughout the week. So it'll be interesting to see if he plays any part either from the bench or from the start at the weekend. In terms of form, both sides are actually quite similar. 8 points from the last 5 league games. Both have lost 1 in 8 as well. The Swans beat last week for the first time since Boxing Day. A 2-0 defeat at Bristol City, with actually no shame going to Bristol City and losing at the moment. They've won their last 7 in a row now of Bristol City. A few stats for the statisticians out there. A defeat for Millwall at the Liberty on Saturday would mean a first league double for Swansea over Millwall since 1929-30, and show you just how bad the record's not been that bad against the Swans over the years. We've lost just 1 of our last 5 visits to Swansea as well. That came in 2006, a 2-0 defeat. We're actually the only team when Swansea won League One. We're the only team to go there and take a victory. So we don't have a bad record in going to Swansea at all, really. In terms of a predicted lineup now, I don't think Neil Harris will make any changes to the side that drew 0-0 with Rotherham last weekend. It'll be a bit of a disappointing result, but you've got to look at it. The team has actually done rather well since it's been moved into this new 4-3-3 formation. That actually worked very well up at Borough 3 weeks ago. So that'll be something that Neil Harris, I think, will be keen to keep and keen to see how it develops. So that, I think, will be the team. So it'll be Jordan Archer in goal, Marlon Romeo, Sean Hutchinson, Jake Cooper, Murray Wallace as the back 4. Sean Williams, Ben Thompson and Ryan Leonard in midfield, with Ben Marshall, Gregory and Jed Wallace either side of Gregory up front. If you are going to the Liberty Stadium on Saturday and you are travelling by train, the nearest station is Swansea train station, which is about a 20-minute walk from the stadium. And if you are going on Saturday, I will see you there, as will the rest of the News at Den team. We will be there conducting pre-match interviews, and we'll see as many of you as we possibly can. If you do wish to give us a pre-match interview, then of course you can contact me directly on Twitter. My Twitter handle will be coming up on the screen shortly. If you can't make it to the stadium on Saturday, then you can keep across all of the action via News at Den's social media platforms. I follow any of the Twitter addresses below, who will have live coverage from the game and all the post-match verdicts as well. We will see you at the Liberty Stadium on Saturday. If you can't also be there, there is the News at Den live blog, which you can follow as well. Anyone who can't be there, we'll hopefully see you on Tuesday against Sheffield Wednesday.